In 1973, the U.S. Supreme Court legalized abortion nationwide. The decision is called Roe versus Wade, and those who defend it are known as RoeBots. This is how they think.
The issue is not whether abortion is right or wrong. The issue is who decides, the woman or the government.
Well, of course these people want you to think that right and wrong doesn't matter because they know that abortion is wrong. If they thought for 1 second that they could defend the morality of abortion, that's what they'd be trying to do. But since they know that can't be done, they push this idea that whether abortion is the deliberate killing of a living human being or not is somehow irrelevant to whether it should be legal or not. This absurd argument has reached the point that many abortion apologists now openly contend that even if they were absolutely convinced that the unborn are living human beings, they would still say that women have the right to kill them if they choose to do so. Now, what I want to know is this: what is it about abortion that makes it different from every other kind of human behavior? I mean, no one ever says right and wrong doesn't matter when it comes to killing born people. And we don't hear that argument being made when it comes to child molesting or spousal abuse, rape, armed robbery, racial discrimination, insider stock manipulation, or any other issue. The only time we see this argument being used is when someone is trying to justify butchering the unborn. The fact is, this whole who decides strategy is meant to keep the public from looking at what's being decided. And by the way, this same strategy has been used before. In the 1858 presidential debate between Stephen Douglas and Abraham Lincoln, Douglas said that even though he was personally opposed to slavery, he would not legislate against it because the government has no right to be involved and that individual citizens should be allowed to decide whether to own slaves or not based on their own moral values. Lincoln's response was that Douglas was correct as long as there is nothing wrong with the practice of slavery. But, he said, if slavery is wrong, then Douglas cannot say that there is a right to do wrong. Of course, in the 1800s, Lincoln's position was rejected by those who supported legalized slavery, and today it is rejected by those who support legalized abortion. In the end, the fundamental question is, does abortion cause the death of a living human being or does it not? And no society can call itself civilized while saying that the answer to that question doesn't matter. The fact is, it's the only thing that does matter.